My wife said, "I married down. Everyone can see I'm out of your league." I agreed. They probably can. Then I let her friends discover I'd been paying for all those girls' trips they thought she could afford. Her social circle's reaction was priceless. I, 38 male, overheard the conversation that ended my marriage 3 weeks ago. My wife, Natalie, 36, was on a video call with her book club friends. Though calling it a book club is generous since they mostly drink wine and gossip. I was working from home, heading to the kitchen for coffee when I heard her voice from the living room. Honestly, sometimes I look at him and wonder what I was thinking. I mean, I married down, way down. Everyone can see I'm out of his league. Her friend Veronica laughed. "Girl, at least you got that trip to Cabo next month. Right? Thank God I have my own money for these things. Can you imagine if I had to ask him for permission to live my life?" I stood frozen in the hallway. My own money? The Cabo trip I'd already paid the $1,600 deposit for? Another voice, sounded like her friend Melissa. "You could do so much better, Nat. That guy from your Pilates class is still asking about you." Trust me, I know, but divorce is expensive, and at least this arrangement works for now. Arrangement. That's what 8 years of marriage had become. I quietly went back to my office, made my coffee in the break room instead. Sat at my desk, staring at spreadsheets while my mind raced. See, here's what Natalie's friends don't know. I'm not flashy. Drive a 2018 Honda Accord, wear clothes from Target, work as a senior accountant at a mid-size firm. What they also don't know, I inherited my grandmother's portfolio when she passed 5 years ago. We're talking serious money, enough that I could retire tomorrow if I wanted. Natalie knows about the inheritance. What she doesn't know is exactly how much, or that I never combined it with our joint finances. I've been paying for her lifestyle from it, the girls' trips, her Mercedes lease, the country club membership she earned, while keeping the bulk invested. I'd been happy to do it. I loved her. Thought she loved me. That evening, she was all smiles at dinner. "How was your day, babe?" "Good, productive. How was book club?" "Oh, you know, same old gossip." "I bet. Hey, speaking of, when's that Cabo trip again?" Her eyes lit up. 3 weeks, I can't wait. The girls and I need this break." "Must be nice to afford trips like that," I said casually. She waved her hand dismissively. "Well, I work hard for my money." Right? Her part-time social media consulting that brings in maybe $1,500 a month. "You're absolutely right," I said. "You deserve everything you've earned." Update 1. The week after overhearing that call was enlightening. I started paying attention. Really paying attention. Natalie had a pattern. She'd mention wanting something, I'd think about it, then secretly buy it, and she'd announce to her friends that she'd treated herself. The designer bags, the spa treatments, the weekend trips, all funded by me, all credited to her success. But the Cabo trip was my breaking point. Not just because I'd paid for it, but because of how she was playing it. She had a group chat with her friends that she didn't know I could see. We share a tablet and notifications pop up. The messages were gold. "Melissa, Nat, you're so lucky you can afford these trips. My husband would never. Natalie, it's why I keep my finances separate. What he doesn't know won't hurt him." Veronica. Queen behavior. My ex tried to control my spending. That's why he's an ex. Natalie, exactly. Meanwhile, mine thinks I'm at book club when I'm getting my nails done. He probably thinks this Cabo trip costs like $500 total. The actual cost? $60 to $800 for her share alone. Luxury resort, first-class flights, all inclusive. Tuesday, I made my move. Called the travel agency. "Hi, I need to make a change to a booking. Natalie Garrison's Cabo reservation." "Of course, Mr. Garrison. How can we help?" "I need to cancel just her portion of the trip. The other ladies should remain unaffected." "I see. May I ask the reason?" "Personal matter." "What's the cancellation policy?" "Well, you're within the window for a 50% refund. Shall I process that?" "Perfect. And please email the confirmation to my personal email, not the one on file." Done. $3,400 back in my account. Next, I called American Express, removed her as an authorized user from my Platinum card, the one she used for all her shopping but told everyone was hers. Then the country club. "Mr. Garrison, how can we help you today?" "I need to modify our membership. Remove Natalie Garrison effective immediately." "Oh, I see. Will you be maintaining your membership?" "Yes, just mine." Certainly, her club privileges will be revoked as of tomorrow. The beauty was she wouldn't know any of this until she tried to use them. That night, she was scrolling through her phone giggling. What's funny? Oh, just Veronica. Her husband found out she spent $2,000 on a handbag and lost it. Thank God you're not controlling like that. I agree. Everyone should have control over their own money. She looked up, surprised. Exactly. You get it. Absolutely. In fact, I've been thinking. You're right that we should keep our finances more separate. You handle your expenses, I'll handle mine. She actually smiled. See? This is why we work. Oh, honey, we'll see about that. Update 2. The first domino fell Thursday morning. I was at work, actually working from a coffee shop to avoid the fallout when my phone exploded. Natalie, what did you do? The club just humiliated me. Call me now. I waited an hour, then responded, what's wrong? They said my membership was revoked, in front of everyone at yoga. Must be a mistake. Did you forget to pay your dues? What dues? You handle that. Me no, I handled my membership. Didn't you say you keep your finances separate? Radio silence for 20 minutes. This isn't funny. Fix this. I'm not sure what you want me to fix. You should be able to afford your own membership with all your success, right? She came home raging. What is your problem? You embarrassed me. How did I embarrass you? I thought you had your own money. That's what you tell everyone. That's different. How? You know I can't afford $500 a month for the club. Then maybe you shouldn't have told everyone you could. She stared at me. What's gotten into you? Nothing. I'm just agreeing with you. You married down, remember? So handle your own expenses up at your level. Her face went pale. You heard that? Every word, including the part about your arrangement and the Pilates instructor. I didn't mean, oh, you meant it, and you're right, you're out of my league, so prove it. She tried damage control, cooked my favorite dinner, wore the lingerie I bought her last anniversary, suddenly very interested in my day. Babe, I was just venting. You know how the girls are. I do now. Come on, don't be like this. Cabo is in a week. We can talk about this after I get back. About that. Update 3 Sunday night. T-4 days to Cabo. Natalie was packing, humming, completely oblivious. Babe, have you seen my Amex? She called out. Which one? The Platinum. I need to buy a few last things for the trip. Oh, that's not yours, that's mine. You were just an authorized user. She appeared in the doorway. Was? Yeah, removed you last week, since you have your own money and all. Are you serious right now? The trip is in 4 days. Better use your own card then. She tried her Chase Sapphire. Declined. Tried her Visa. Declined. What the? Why are all my cards maxed? Probably all those separate finances you've been managing. The panic was setting in. The hotel in Cabo needs a card on file. Better figure that out. Stop being petty. Just put me back on the Amex. Petty? I thought I was beneath you. Why would you want to use a card from someone you married down to? Wednesday came. The group chat was active. Veronica. Nat, the resort called. They said your reservation was canceled? Wait, what? We leave tomorrow. Technical issue. Fixing it now. She cornered me that evening, tears streaming. Please, I'll be humiliated if I can't go. Like you humiliated me? That's different. I need this trip? Then pay for it. You told them all you could afford it. You know I can't. It's almost $7,000. Wow, that much? Your friends think you're rich though. Better not disappoint them. She went nuclear. Called her mom, who called me. What's this about you stranding Natalie? I'm not stranding anyone, Carol. She says she has her own money. Let her use it. You know she doesn't have that kind of money. That's not what she tells everyone. Maybe ask her why she's been lying. Thursday morning. The day of the trip, her friends were blowing up her phone. Veronica, where are you? We're at the airport. Melissa, Nat, we're boarding in 20. Natalie was sobbing on the couch in her pajamas. Happy? She spat at me. Are you? You got what you wanted, complete financial independence from your lesser husband. The best part came later. Veronica posted from Cabo, missing our girl Natalie G. Hope everything's okay. The comments were brutal. Where's Nat? Thought she was coming? Is she sick? Natalie posted, family emergency. Have fun without me. But I knew the real conversations were happening in private. And sure enough. Update 4. The Cabo girls returned Sunday. Monday, Natalie went to lunch with them. She came back looking like she'd been through war. How was lunch? She glared at me. They know what? Veronica's husband golfs with yours at the club. He mentioned I'm not a member anymore. Ugh. Then Melissa asked how I was affording everything without access to your cards. What did you tell them? The truth. Which version? She broke down. That I've been lying. That you pay for everything. That I can't even afford my car payment without you. Must have been embarrassing. They laughed at me. Veronica said I got what I deserved for being a gold digger. You're not a gold digger. Gold diggers are honest about their intentions. You're just a liar. She flinched. I want a divorce. Sure, I've already talked to a lawyer. Filed last week, actually. Her eyes widened. What? What did you expect? You said this was just an arrangement. You're shopping for my replacement. Why would I stay? I didn't mean it. You did, and that's fine. But here's what's gonna happen. We're splitting assets per the prenup you signed. Remember that? The one you thought was meaningless because you assumed I had nothing? She went white. That prenup was ironclad. What's mine before marriage stays mine, including the inheritance. But I'll have nothing. You'll have exactly what you brought in, plus half of the marital assets we built together. Should be about $40. I can't live on that. Better than what the Pilates instructor can offer, I bet. Speaking of which, she tried that card, started texting him. Guess what? He thought she was rich too. Lost interest real quick when she mentioned needing financial help. Final update. It's been 2 months since the divorce finalized. Natalie got her $40K, her car, which she can't afford and is trying to sell, and her clothes. She moved back with her parents. Her Instagram went from luxury shots to inspirational quotes about new beginnings and knowing your worth. Her friend group imploded. Turns out she'd been lying to all of them about various things. Veronica called me last week. I owe you an apology. We all do. We believed her story about you being controlling and cheap. No apology needed. She borrowed $3,000 from me last month. Said it was just until her investments paid out. What investments? Exactly. The country club gossip is legendary. Natalie tried to get a job there as an event coordinator. They passed. Apparently, lying about being able to afford membership doesn't look good on applications. Her mom called me crying last week. She's destroying our retirement. She keeps saying she's used to a certain lifestyle. That's not my problem anymore, Carol. Can't you help? You have money. I do, and I've learned to keep it away from people who think they're too good for me. She didn't mean it. She did, and now she's living at the level she can actually afford, without me. The last I heard, she was dating some guy who claims to be a crypto millionaire. Her dad did a background check. He lives with 3 roommates and drives for DoorDash. Perfect match, honestly. As for me, I'm doing great. Took an actual vacation. Economy class, but who cares? Joined a new gym where nobody knows me. Started dating a teacher who thinks my Honda is practical and smart. She doesn't know about the inheritance yet. And when I tell her, it'll be because I trust her, not because I want to impress her. Natalie was right about one thing. She was out of my league. Just not in the way she thought. My league has integrity. Oh, and that Cabo trip? The travel agency sent me photos from their photographer. Veronica and Melissa looked miserable. Apparently, without Natalie there to secretly pay for all the extras on my card, they had to actually budget. Reality's a harsh teacher, but the best teacher moment? Last week, I ran into Natalie at a gas station. She was trying to put $10 on pump 3. Card declined. I watched her dig through her purse for quarters. Need help? I offered. She looked up, saw me, and her face crumbled. Don't what? Don't gloat. I'm not. Genuinely asking if you need help? From you? The person I married down to? That's the thing, Natalie. I would have helped, even now, even after everything, because that's what people in my league do. I paid for her gas. Full tank. Not to rub it in, but because watching her count quarters was just sad. She sat in her car crying while I pumped the gas. Through the window, I heard her on the phone. Mom, I messed up so bad. Yeah, she did. But at least now she's living her truth. No lies, no fake wealth, no pretending. Just reality. And reality, it turns out, is exactly what she deserved.